standing on the dock in Henderson Lake Park. Joining me is Adam McDonald. Now, we're here for a special reason. Adam, I think you're going to teach me how to steer a dragon boat.
We're going to give you the introduction anyways.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how well I'm going to do today. I'm a little bit nervous. But tell me about steering, and it's a little bit challenging. It's technical.
So the steersperson's role foremost is safety. You're responsible for the safety of all the people on the boat as well as people using the lake as well. We're the person that sees everything, and so you need to be aware of what's going on around you.
Okay, make sure that we're not going to bump into any other dragon boats and whatnot.
Or fall out.
Okay, so everybody else is the powerhouse and you're basically the steerer.
Yeah.
So to teach somebody how to steer, how long does it generally take? Is it more than one day? Is it a few hours?
There are very rare people who get it immediately.
Oh, wow.
And most people are 2 or 3 practices before they really get the hang of it, can go in a straight line, can back the boat up, spin it around, and get lined up for a race.
Okay, so what's the number one thing? Well, I guess number one is I need to put on a life jacket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I got my life jacket on now. They did me up really nice and tight.
Yeah.
So now the next trick is to try and get on without falling over, right?
Correct.
And I'm gonna get rid of my flip-flops.
Good plan.
Right?
So you need solid shoes so that you're stable in the boat.
Or bare feet.
Or I steer exclusively in bare feet because I don't want to slide around at all. So. Because it's all about not falling.
Right.
And being able to get in.
Not falling is a good plan.
You step to the middle, hold on to the edges, and get it.
And as Adam mentioned, the steerer, or sweeper, is one of the most important roles on the dragon boat. They stand at the back of the boat. Yep, that's right, I said stand.
It's what keeps you in the boat.
Okay. And is it attached? It is attached.
So it's attached at the back, so there's transom at the back. And that gives you the ability to develop leverage in the boat.
Okay.
And I quickly learned you have to have really great balance.
Adam, I'm trusting you with my life.
Don't worry. So hold on to this. Don't hold on the edge. Never sit down.
Never sit down?
Never sit down. Okay. Okay, so one of the first things I do is I want to give you the feeling of the boat rocking, okay? You won't go swimming.
But all I needed to remember is to keep my knees bent like a skier to absorb all the little bumps.
It's the same thing, right? If I pull that oar towards me, which way do you think I'm going to turn?
If I pull it towards myself, it's going to turn us, it's going to point this way.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So the idea is you're bending the boat, and so it's going to hook that way. So if I push away, and I mean away, way out here.
Oh, okay.
Which way are we going now?
We're going to go this way. Yeah.
Okay, so that's all it is. That's all there is to it. Okay?
Really?
Yeah, so when you get a really experienced team, you look back.
I have to look back? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta look back. So there's nothing in the water, right?
No.
So.
Now, I'm a pretty fast learner, I like to think. And I learned fast that steering may not be for me.
Have you ever fallen in?
Never.
Never?
No.
Honestly?
Honestly. Have I ever fallen in?
Never.
Amazing.
I've never crashed a boat. Well,
wow.
I bumped into somebody once.
How long have you been doing this?
13 years.
Okay. So yeah, you're very experienced. I feel very safe with Adam.
Not everybody does.
Until I fall in.
Until you fall in.
Yeah. Okay, so I feel a lot safer actually way down here inside the boat instead of standing up at the end. I'm going to talk to Eva now, who is the drummer of the Dragon Boat. I guess tell me what's with the drumming? Why do they do it in Dragon Boat races? And how fun is it? It looks like fun.
It is a lot of fun. I haven't tried steering, but I definitely feel a lot safer sitting up here. The role of the drummer is just to kind of call the race as the paddlers are going across the lane. So I work with my strokes. Those are my front 2 paddlers to set the pace for the race. I will call the start. I'll call kind of the power components in the middle, and I will call the finish. I kind of look up the boat and I make sure that everyone is paddling in time. I yell at them, I encourage them, I'll remind them to breathe or to paddle in time or, finish strong or whatever.
It's kind of like being the parent or the teacher.
Kind of, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so you're kind of almost like the leader, you're the voice of the boat. That's kind of fun.
Sure, yeah. I don't feel like I have too much of a role. I don't get to paddle, so it's obviously the paddlers that get the boat across the water, but hopefully I can help.
Yeah, so how's it done? Do you want to give me a demonstration?
Sure. So normally you would have a drumstick, but I don't have one, so I'll just use my hand. So our race pace is about 1 beat per second. So it would be something like this, and I would lean forward, and I would watch my crew, and I would paddle, or I would drum.
And you say normally you don't drum, but you actually holler.
Yes.
What do you holler out? What are some of the commands?
Oh man, dig, breathe, reach, time it up, kind of yelling on the strokes.
And you do it every second?
Not every second, just when I feel they need encouragement. When your paddlers are in time, that's when they actually have a really strong race.
For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Jeannette Roche.